Hey guys, this is C-Moe from C-Moe Builds, and today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Set 8096 Emperor Palpatine Shuttle. This set contains 592 pieces and appears in Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. This was released in 2010. Let's look at the minifigs. Here are the two most exciting minifigures of the set. On the left is Emperor Palpatine, and on the right is Anakin Skywalker, or soon-to-be Darth Vader. Emperor Palpatine is a little bit updated from the last one. He still has the same hood. I think it's a newly updated torso, but not by much. Still robe detailing on there, and the same pants and cape, of course. He seems to be looking a little bit to the left, if you ask me, and has nice yellow detailing on the eyes and plenty of wrinkle detailing on the face. They both do have semi-lustrous lightsaber hilts and red lightsabers to go with them. This Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Vader, is a very nice minifigure. I think this is exclusive. And the torso piece is really what gives it its, everything. It has two different colored arms and hands. One is all skin and the other, I guess, has his outfit over it. Also, his torso piece, or I guess his shirt on the torso, it looks like it's burnt, and so is his flesh underneath. His skin, you can see, is burnt, ripping on the shirt. You can still see detailing for the belt. Same pants as Emperor Palpatine, and the helmet is, as seen before. I'll take off the helmets, or helmets and hoods on both of them, so you can see the face now. So you can kind of see Emperor Palpatine's face a little bit better here, and Anakin Skywalker, he has a very interesting looking face, plenty of marks all over it. And it looks like a little bit of angry or maybe sad look on his face, which if you've seen the movie, you'll know that's why. And on the back of him, forgot to mention earlier, there is some nice detailing back there. Just more ripping of the shirt and more burnt skin, not too much more. And that's pretty much it for the two most important minifigures. Now let's go on to the two lesser important minifigures. So here they are. On the left is a clone pilot, and on the right is a medical droid. The clone pilot actually does look really, really nice. I love all the detailing on him. His helmet is really nice, torso is really nice, and also his face is really nice. Pants are a little bit blank and a little bit boring, but they make it look good overall, and they definitely match the sleeves of his outfit. So you can tell by the helmet that he has the Republic signs on it. Also a big hole made in the helmet so you can see the torso, or not the torso, the head, and I'll show you that in a minute. Also plenty of detailing on the helmet there, as you can see all over. It looks really nice, and also the torso piece, lots of detailing, tubes, buttons, belt, everything's all there. There's no detailing on the back, however, and I'll show you the face in a second. Now let's move on to the medical droid. He has the same arm on the left, or what we're looking at the left, his right, and also the same legs as a battle droid. He has a different arm on the other side, and a cool torso and head, which is all one piece. I'll show you the back of both, just for the heck of it now. And also the head of the clone pilot. Now you can see the clone pilot a lot better. He looks really, really nice, obviously. It looks even better with the helmet on, but I just wanted to show you all the detailing. Now, if you look at them both on the back here, there's plenty of detailing on the back of the clone pilot, and I think it looks really nice. Not too much to talk about on the back of the medical droid, kind of like Super Battle Droids. There's just kind of a lot of plastic that should be there, but isn't, and it leaves a lot of openness on the back, so it's not too pretty to look at on the back, but the front does make it look really nice. Now let's move on to Emperor Palpatine Shuttle. Alright, so here it is. I'll start by giving you a 360 spin of the set, and I know you can't see the top of the wings right now, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, aesthetically, it looks very nice on the outside. Wings down or wings up, it looks really nice. I'll also show you what it looks like with the wings down. So that's one thing it's got going for it. But if we look inside here in a couple minutes, you'll notice that there really isn't too much to talk about inside. There's one play feature that's hit or miss. It works half the time. It doesn't work half the time. But it looks really nice when the wings are actually down like it is in the movie. Like, it looks fantastic. There's probably going to be a lot of camera switching of angles here, too, because it's just kind of hard to get the whole thing. The wings are so tall. But the wings look really nice when they're down, and the top wing looks pretty nice too. One complaint I do have about the wings, the side wings, is that there's kind of a hole in the side of them. And I think you really could have, LEGO easily could have patched this up with another one of these just going right there. Nothing on the top of the wings, it just couldn't fit on the camera. That's the only reason I didn't show it. So right here we have some guns. I guess they can kind of rotate a little bit, but there's really no point. They're just kind of there for kids to pretend like you have guns there. Now I'm going to bring the camera down real quick just so you can see the cockpit a lot easier. So to access the cockpit, all you got to do is flip the glass up here. And there's a green seat in there, and also a printed piece that can be moved up or down if you want to. And that is a printed piece, not a sticker, so that's really nice. I don't really like stickers, and I don't think any of you guys do either. So, also one thing I want to mention about the outside is that the bottom is really nice too. I really like the idea of having a bunch of tiles and not blocks down there, or bricks, because they can get stuck on other pieces when you set it down, which can be annoying. So they definitely handled it right there, and it sits flat on shelves or tables or whatever you're putting it on. So once again, it looks really nice on the outside. There's also a rotating gun back here. Can't go up or down, but can kind of spin around, get plenty of angles there. And there's the exhaust. I'll talk about what this feature here. I'm sure you just saw that in a minute. And that's pretty much it for the outside. Now to get inside the shuttle itself, you just have to lift up these two Technic pieces here, like so. And it flips up, but if you want to completely remove it, which I'm going to do for purposes of reviewing the set, you just got to pull this pin out like that, and it just lifts off. Nice and easy. And inside of it, you'll really notice, not much to talk about. We have two green seats there and two lightsaber holders there. Now let me grab Darth Vader's lightsaber and Darth Vader himself. So this is what the lightsaber holders do. You just stick it in like that, and they just kind of sit there like that. Really doesn't do the job. I think clips would have been really nice, like on the side. I think that would have been a lot better than what they have here, but I guess it works. It does the job. And now for the, I guess, interior. The only thing Lego's going for the interior, so let me get a camera angle for this real quick. Just gotta, so let me take a second. Alright, so this, take Darth Vader, and this is a little seat for him. It can move up and down if you want it to. So basically you take him, you take the back of his legs, and you stick it right there. And then you take the helmet. Like I said, this is hit or miss. I can't tell you if it's going to work or not. And you put the helmet right there, just kind of in between those rubber pieces. And all you do is push this forward, and I guess it's supposed to make the scene when Darth Vader puts his helmet on, and then it's supposed to push him up from the seat, which it did. It definitely did that, but sometimes the helmet, like, as you can see there, the helmet wasn't even connected. It was kind of just sitting on top of his head like that. It's kind of what it looked like instead of actually down. So, I mean, it does the job, and it definitely captures the scene from Episode 3 when his chair kind of lifts up with him on it with his helmet on, so it definitely does that. But it doesn't look nice, and like I said, it's hit or miss. It just happened to work fairly decent this time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the shuttle. Now let's get to the conclusion. This is overall an okay set. The minifigures are great, but I'm not too impressed with the ship. I don't really think there's anything to do on the outside, and it's purely for looks, if you were to ask me, because it looks great on the outside. Don't get me wrong, from all four angles it looks great, but there's really nothing to do inside. There's one feature that we've already seen in the Imperial Star Destroyer, and it barely even works in this set. So, you know, on a shelf this is going to look nice, but for kids I don't think this is the set they're going to want. So that pretty much concludes today's review on the LEGO Star Wars Set 8096 Emperor Palpatine Shuttle, and I will catch you guys all in the next LEGO Star Wars review. Bye-bye.